Okay, so um, today we are live here in La Aldea, Buena Mactan. This is actually where I stayed for how many years already. The property that I do have here is basically government-owned property or government mortgage. But since I wasn't been able to fulfill the obligation, so I consider this property as property already of the government. Okay, so I am staying here until the typhoon death accumulates the island of Lapu-Lapu City. Okay, so today is January 4th of 2022, and this is the fourth day of the year, the fourth opportunity. But I cannot see that there is a shining opportunity um, that I can possibly should I say snatch. So I am not seeing any opportunities at this moment in time, but you know, opportunity comes in so many different meanings, so many different instances. Opportunity to live life, opportunity um, to make other people happy, opportunity to make yourself happy as well, opportunity to thank God that you are still alive. Okay, so that is basically what those opportunity would really have to come across different corners and avenues of our different lives in the way we perspect things that is going to come into our way. Okay, so today it's early morning. Yesterday I did promise to you that I am going to make a live video with regards to the testament or to because I really am uh, can give you a witnessing words with regards to what really is typhoon as of this moment in time, this recent years. Okay, so that is the one that we are going to fully discuss. Okay, so um, at the back, okay, you will be able to see a tarpaulin roof, should I say, house. So it was basically suggested by my neighbors here to make a makeshift. I mean to create a makeshift. Should I say? Um, um, should I say? Roof in order for me not to get soaked with rainwater, whatever. Should I say? Atmosphere threat that is going to come across any other ceilings. Say something like that. Okay, so it's December 16. I really can't forget it. December 16 is I considered it as a very bad day on my end. My whole 2021, not just in the year 2021, but the whole year, because um, unemployment. Okay, so I have been unemployed for how many years, but luckily I was able to withstand with the issue with the problem. Though I really am having a hard time of taking things, taking life at ease or at its comfort. So I could really give myself a good life with with without any employment at all. Okay, so that would have to begin our story, and this story would have to talk about Typhoon Odette. Okay, so December 16, I am just basically busy, so I never had expected that this would really have to cause extreme, so to say, problem in my end. It's a total problem because we don't have any shelter at all, so we really have to locate for a specific place for us to dwell. So that is the one that I am much more focusing on. Okay, so I cannot entrust myself again to so many other people because they do have their own issue too. Even to my sister, so I really can't go there because they had their own problems, they do have their own issue that they have to confront. Okay, so really have to leave myself by my own feet. That because I am still got able. So I was I had a lot of things in me that I am able. I can say that I can still live. I can look for my own specific should I say ways in order for me to get this life live. Okay, so something like that. All right, let's proceed with the story. Okay, so um December 16 around morning, because my call time for my for the goods that I'm selling here in our community is every morning. So I already had um, heard that there would be storm that is going to come come across the central Visayas, but I never had thought that this would be so damaging as it is. Because I never thought that this would be uh, as strong as I I see as it could really ruin lives and even life of the people here in the island. Okay, so I've been living here in Lapu-Lapu City for almost how many years? 20, 30 years. So I never had expected, I never had experienced this kind of rough, this kind of catastrophic natures, should I say, um, um, uh, nature's calamity, so something. So in other words, I never had to expect that I would become a victim of uh, of a typhoon. Okay, so something like that. Because I am, I am dwelled in a concrete house. Okay, so though the roof is as old as 15 years, so something like that. So I still never had expected that this will become the the thing that I'm going to face uh, within this 2022 year. Okay, so morning at that specific moment in time, so I'm just basically so busy running around. Okay, so offering gifts to the community that I do have here. Okay, so and then I actually finished my selling around 9 or 10. Okay, so something like that, and then I took a rest. So I did not do anything, but I see that uh, the the atmosphere is already been so dark and gloomy. So I never had expected that it would um, it would come into worse. Okay, so around noon, so I did took my lunch. So I just a normal thing. So I did not. It didn't. In other words, it really did not bother me anything. That there would be typhoon that is going to take the place that's going to happen, something like that. So I take the day as it is. So I took the things that I had as normal as it is. So I did not bother, I did not worry, because I see that Lapu-Lapu City is a safe place for any storm or for any strong typhoons. Okay, so Yolanda have passed here in Cebu City, but not that very very catastrophic. In other words, okay. So that is it. And then around 5. Okay, so there I could already feel that there must be something wrong. So I feel the shiver in my bones. I really feel the chill, the thrill of myself that there must be something wrong that is going to happen within the next day when I'm going to wake up on December 17th. And this is what happens. Okay, so most mostly the roof of my neighbors here. So this is actually the perimeter fence. I think I was able to tour you to this place already. I did discuss to you this road. Okay, so I did discuss to you this road that yeah, soon this will become a concrete road, and then this will be passed by some many other vehicles towards some many other place or district here in our place. Okay, so around six, uh, the wind already starting to blow. The wind is already starting to let me feel that there must be something wrong that is going to happen. Around 6:30, the electricity is already been cut off. So if you were able to notice, okay, I'm just going to insert to you the video that I made and uploaded on YouTube. So if you were able to see, if you were able to hear the horrible sound of the sound of the wind of the typhoon, so you would really have to feel that there must be something that you really have to on, that you really have to feel that it's not already good, or there must be some bad things that is going to happen. So in other words, there would be a menace that is going to uh, take over the place. Okay, so I took the video, and then I basically am using a flashlight already in there, so I will be able to see the panoramic view of the the trees that are bending already. So the trees that are swaying with the catastrophic wind. So yeah, I took a video, and then afterwards, um, a bad story already happens. Okay, so around 7, okay, so the wind is already been become so dominant. Okay, so it already dominated the lower part, even the lower part of the land. You would really have to feel, because you know the strong wind would have to go inside that. If you're able to see this hole, okay, you will be able to see that uh, the strong is would really have to come so strong. Okay, so and I told myself that if I am going to close this, what will happen is that it will still pass, because you know the swirl of the wind is really down below. Okay, so you would really have to feel that the eye of the typhoon is just above my head. You know, because the wind would really have to come below, so something like that. So if there would be if this would be a bed of water, so it would happen that it will create a tsunami or something, because you know the wind is really got that strong, got strong. Okay, so I told myself that I never had the information, even a little information, with regards to the situation that with regards to the the typhoon, that it will come as signal number 4. Because you know the weather channel here in the Philippines is really not that accurate, so they really can't provide uh, the good or substantial information with regards to what would be the weather. Because you know, I have been here in Lapu-Lapu City, or here in the Philippines, for how many years already, and then I would have to feel that they are going. I would have to get an information that the weather is this, and then later on, it's really not the actual weather that they are forecasting. So um, there would be, so to say, inaccuracy in terms of there's no precision in terms of their weather bulletins. In other words. Okay, so I told myself that I still can do something if I was just informed ahead of time. So if they just told me that the wind would have to the gustiness of the wind would have to be that strong. So I would really have to make uh, s- some so to say precautionary tools for me to at least uh, um, save the rooftop that I do have here. Okay, so I can basically place uh, some uh, some heavy buoyant things um, so as it will not be lifted up by the strong winds. Okay, so that is basically it. That is the sad story that I can share to everybody. So I just hope that you will be able to learn this. So prior to this, okay, so when I was still 20 or something like, I foresee that typhoon can be antidoted. Typhoon can be can be measured, and can be can be counterattacked. Okay, so something like that. So if there would be wind here, so what would be the thing that we are going to do is to create temporary wind in order for us to counterattack the wind that is going to come. Uh, that is just an initial thing that I can basically share to everyone. Okay, so sooner or later, okay, so I am so positive that typhoon could no longer claim lives, could no longer be happening on Earth, on the surface of on Earth. So through research and development, so we can basically so to say protect ourselves with storms or any other forms of so to say whirlwind that is going um, to visit any other places here on Earth. Okay, so through should I say simple means of constructing a tool for us to not to let the wind uh, touch or touch down any other surface or soil here on Earth. Okay, so that is basically it. All right. Okay, so afterward, okay, so I told myself I really wanted to save, so I did open because the pressure of the wind is really really strong. So I told myself that I will have to open the two holes in there and the door in front, so as the wind will just have to go in and go out. Okay, so but because the strong wind is already so strong, it's really really below. So it is as if the wind is going to push your ceiling up, your ceiling down, something like that. So until your roof will be blown off to so many other places. Okay, so that is basically what is happening. All right. Okay, so around 7:30, 8:30. So the storm is very very uh, horrible. I really could feel the intensity of the wind that is already been claiming the place. So that is why I told myself that um, I could no longer control the the uh, the Odette, should I say, wind. So what I did is I just let it happen because I let my things soak and then save so many other documents, just like my book. So I was able to, I was still not yet able to open it. So I just hope that I was still able uh, to recover those stories because it's already been a long book. So it's already been so hard for me to finish those again because I really don't have any digital copy of those documents. So I never had photocopied it instead. So, but anyways, I'm positive that the one that was just been destroyed are those sketches, are those drawings, are those maps that I do had in my stories. Okay, so but the book I think is still intact. Okay, so um, that is it. Okay, so around 8 or 9. So I told myself that I will have to evacuate the place because it's I could no longer consider that as safe because the roof is already been starting to fly the some any other place, and then the ceiling is already falling down, and the rainwater is already been should I say uh, staging the floor. Okay, so I told myself that I have to get my bag and then go to some of the other place to get myself protected, to get myself to get myself safe with the typhoon. Okay, so hours after, uh, I was basically received by the neighbor that I do have here. So this is actually where I evacuated myself. So they told me that, oh, you're just okay there, so you can just stay here in a while, so as, you'll be safe with the typhoon. Okay, so I never thought that there would be other two families already that switch homes. Okay, so in there. Okay, so the other side and uh, the other resident as well, that the roof, the newly constructed roof has already been blown away as well. So there, okay, so they told me that that would just be okay. We're safe. We can still uh, look for a solution of those problems that I am confronting right now. So I really don't have to worry that there would be other more serious cases than I do have. So that so those are the the things that they actually told me. So I really don't have to worry because there would be I will be filled with a lot of help, not just from the community that I do have, but to so many other person that is believing in me as a person, to the things that I can do as an individual. Okay, so after that, okay, so in the morning, okay, so I could already feel that because during that night, okay, so I really can't sleep well, so my mind really really walks to so many other different places. What would be the thing that is going to happen? So I am so filled with insecurities with regards to the future that I'm going to face. So, but I told myself that this would be God would never have to give you problems that is heavier for you to lift. So He is there. So He would just have to be there for you, whatever the things that are going to happen. Okay, so I just have to look forward with the positivity of life. That life is beautiful and life is worth to live with. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so after that, okay, so um, in the morning, so I already feel and already see the catastrophic, especially aftermath of the typhoon Odette. So I see that most of the houses that is lining up here is our roof uprooted, something like that. So it was been blown to different places already, not just my home. So um, the encouragement of other people, of my neighbors here are strong. So they would have to say to me that you really don't have to worry because you can reconstruct it, you can build it again, rebuild it again. Okay, so you have been with different trials and tribulations in life, and you really don't have to get to worry much in that one because claim I mean help is on its way. Okay, so something like that. All right. Okay, so that is it. You see, that is the experience. That is the traumatic experience that I feel. So, but I told myself that sooner or later, so this earth, I would have to swear um, that this earth could no longer experience any dreadful typhoon during my watch, during my reign. Okay, so I am going to research, do everything just for me to resolve this issue, this nature problem, which is typhoon, hurricanes, storms, any other things. Okay, so what I cannot just perceive as of this moment in time is the earthquake. There will be strong trembler. I can no longer put myself on that on a position where I can solve, where I can find a way to solve a trembler. Okay, so but I can promise that Earth Earth's typhoon should no longer be a thing in the next century. Okay, so that would be the thing. All right. Okay. So after this, okay, so today, okay, so since I am still living here in this place, but this is already a government owned property, so I am going still going to repair this. So because I still have things here left, and then what I'm going to do is to look. I really have to double up my time to look for a work, so as I can have a new home, I can have a new life. Okay, so I told myself that I would really have to travel to Manila, but I see that the people in there is as well been should we say is as well been government supported. Okay, so they receive ammunition. I mean, uh, support from the government. So I told myself that let me just try myself to be to to look for a better place for me to set a new life. So as I will be able to continue the the dreams that is still fire burning within myself. Okay, so I am 40 and running 41. So I told myself that I really have to give this life just a regular work. So that is just the one that 20 years. Just give me 20 years, 40, 50, 60, 60. I can get myself for retirement. Or if I really can get a work here in the Philippines, so I really have to process my Australian citizenship, so I will be able to get this life, uh, get this life, the life that I deserve, the life that I wanted to live, still live. Okay, so yeah, I am just going to give you a story for 30 minutes because our luckily they say the signal slowly comes back. Okay, so I am so happy that I get back to life again here in the live stream. Okay, so keep continuing with knowing what is happening to our life. Because I am so thankful that you are watching, you are gathering information here in our the real question. Okay, so yeah, some any other things that you wanted to discuss, so you can just basically give us an information, give us a message, whatever the things that you can. Okay, so yeah, I am applying for technical support or any customer service role. Get back to work. Okay, so that would be possible. So I will be able to get this life, uh, get this life at least I will not be able to feel like I am so depressed because of what is happening. So, to to myself, to the things that is happening in my life. Okay. All right. So, um, hang on a bit. Okay. So I am going to show to you. Okay. So let's get inside. Okay. So I'm going to let you show the actual footage of the thing that is happening in our place. Okay, so I'm going to show to you um, the the damage that Typhoon Odette is giving to us. So we really have to do repair. We really have to make to say um, DIYs here. Because, we really can't afford to hire carpenter. So I have to do this myself. Nobody else. Nobody else. I do not see anybody as a thing that can help me on this. So I really have to to do the help by myself because I really don't have to ask somebody else because we will get so to say we will in depth those things that we can. Okay, so we are going to do this and I can do this. Okay, so let's get inside. All right. Okay, so this is actually what is happening. Okay, so the ceiling is uh, already been damaged. So we are going to do carpentry today. Okay, so yeah. Uh, uh, Previously I was helped by so many other people, but uh, I have to prepare this back again because um I want that I will not be soaked again because this is just temporary, so this will last for 3 to 6 months. So I have to uh, get some repairs with regards to the roof. Okay, so I still had should I say corrugated steels here for me to repair those things. So look at the room that I do have here because it's already been. Okay, so this is basically a room. So it has no longer roof at all. Okay, so and luckily, the DIY that I do have before is how should I say helping me not to get soaked with water. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so I'm not doing anything here. I am not as of this moment in time. So I am going to spend the whole day of my stay here of repairing this, and then afterward let's figure out what will be the thing that we can do. Okay, thank you so much for everybody. Okay, so if you can send some help, okay, so my Gcash is available. Okay, so you may just send it to 0915 0145206. Okay, any amount will do. So really I'm asking, really I'm begging your help. Uh, so as I can just basically repair case whatever. So not that very good, very beautiful because this is no longer a workplace. Okay, so just for me to get so to say safe shelter for my things and for myself in case rain would have to do. Okay, so that would just be the thing that I can have here. So again, I could no longer have to stay much longer here in this place. I really have to look for a work. So I am applying for a job for a customer service role, and I believe that I really can do it. Okay, even work from home, a technical support representative or a sales representative. So any customer service role. So I really have to get back to work. Okay, so you take good care. Have a great day, and yeah, thank you so much for showing to me that I do worth your eyes. I do worth your concern. Okay, have a great day and goodbye.